Hola mi gente. Real quick, I just kind of want to comment on this video that I got going around of a speech that I made the other day at a press conference. Because although I'm happy with some of the things I said, you know, I don't think I touched base on a lot of things. I wish that a speech that I said days prior was recorded because, you know, I spoke then. One thing that I said then that I didn't say in this press conference, because the mic was kind of thrown in my hand and, you know, I wasn't really prepared to talk. But in those moments, we try to utilize them to unite our people. And I try to say things that I can on the fly that I feel can inspire our people to come together. Because that's my primary mission, right? Uniting Boricuas, because as a people, we're extremely divided. And when you see moments like that bring us together, I try to support those moments and contribute in any way I can. But one thing I said at a speech prior to that, a week prior to that, was I want to see our people come with the same energy that they do to defend a street sign, to defend our country, because that flag represents a country, not a street sign. And I said that, and I wish I would have said that again in front of the news, but I didn't. Like I said, I was caught off guard, spoke whatever it was. But yeah, man, you know, I love that this moment and this street sign has brought us together. And I think that's amazing. You know, any you know, time I see Boricuas come together with strength, I'm inspired. I want to inspire us to actually focus on the real issues, though. You know what I mean? And I try to take advantage of moments to do that. And I don't feel like I did that in that speech. And like I said, guys, you know, it's deeper than a street sign. The gentrification thing is extermination. Like I said, they want our people to be erased, not only here, but on our motherland in Puerto Rico. And that's the real fight. Fighting for our people to be free, to be independent, to be out of this imperialistic system that has thousands dying every time there's a disaster, that has minimal response, that has hospitals closing, hundreds of schools closing, that has people's pensions being robbed, that has the Jones Act making sure we can have no trade with foreign countries, therefore no economic development. Our whole country is in a chokehold as to where literally I call it genocide, to be honest, because if you look up the definition of genocide, it's, you know, the annihilation of a specific ethnic group of people, and that's what's they're attempting to happen to us. You understand? And like I said, I'm a president of a nonprofit here in New York, and you know, our primary mission is the upliftment of Black and Hispanic youth, and I try to, you know, do that in everything that I can. But also, there's a mission to fight for the freedom of our country. You know, and I don't want anyone to ever forget that. You know what I mean? So I felt like I left certain things out. You know, every speech you're gonna say, you're not gonna, unless you write something down, you're not gonna hit every nail on the head. I think what I said was cool in reference to the issue at hand, but there is a bigger fight here, and that fight is to liberate our country, because the colonial status that we have now is unacceptable. Statehood, unacceptable. Unassociated territory, unacceptable. The only option to save our country is sovereignty, independence. And I'm going to always fight for that. Like I said, in these moments, we kind of point out the topic at hand, and I tried to say that to see if news would gather it, catch it a little bit, but then talk about the real issues like the forced migration of our country. But I said it subtly, and maybe I should have spoke on it more. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I love to see our people come together, and it's made me very proud. I'm going to support that issue, but the real issues is what's going on to our country. So remember, like I said in that first speech 2 weeks ago, that I'm mad that they didn't get. That flag represents a country, not a street sign. So bring the same energy when you defended your country as to when you defended a street sign. But it is what it is. Allah ya.
Didn't expect to speak, but hey, we here, right? Yo, shout out to all the Boricuas that came out today to stand up for our gente. Clap it up for yourself. Since the 40s, since the 50s, Boricuas have contributed to the community here in Bushwick, not East Williamsburg, what they want to call it, to rezone, to make it attractive to developers. No, Puerto Ricans built this community. The business is here. You understand? The food, the culture, everything, we brought that here.
Make it beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They forced us out of our motherland in the 50s and the 40s, and we came here. And now you want to force us out of the communities that we made our own home. No, we say no to that. And we will combat that in every way we can, because we are an army of Boricuas, and we are a couple billion strong. Right? We out here, right? We out here. Those accountable for taking this sign down, you will reap what you sow. You will answer to the Puerto Rican community, because we are not weak. If there's anything we've shown you over here, when we come together, powerful, and we're strong, and we're coming for y'all. You're not going to take any more signs down. You're not going to take any more of our communities that we helped establish. You're going to respect our contributions. You're going to respect our culture, our language, our raza. You understand? My name is Jason Cruz. I represent VIP, and we have done much work in the island post-Maria. We just came back from Hurricane Fiona, and you see the forced migration. And our people are being forced over here. But then they want to force us out of the communities here, so where is it for us to go? Where do they want us to go is my question. If we can't have the communities we've made our own here, we can't have our motherland, where are we going to go? You know what? We're going to name where we go, because wherever we mark as Boricuas is our home. You understand? So wherever we march our feet together as one, it's our community. And we will protect our community. Thank you very much.